YouTube family. How's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's good. I'm coming today with a little bit different of a video. You guys know that I like to throw in a little bit of personal videos in with the beauty videos that I bring to you guys. A couple of things that have been happening to me that I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to just chat with you and not go off too terribly long about it, but just kind of talk to you guys a little bit about it. The first thing that I want to talk about is my health. You guys all know that I have a host of things that I deal with. I deal with fibromyalgia, trigeminal neuralgia, and then I have a host of mental health issues that I deal with. The main two being depression and panic disorder. And for the past probably 3 to 4 weeks, my panic disorder has really gotten kind of spiked in how harsh it's being and how hard it's being on me. And I just am I'm kind of struggling with that. It's been a really, really tough few weeks for me, and so I just wanted to come on here and apologize to you guys. And I know so many of you say, please don't apologize, this is who you are, and that is very true, but I know that shaking hands or me shaking or being nervous can be very distracting when I'm trying to do a beauty video or a tutorial. And so I wanted to just come on here and just talk to you a little bit about what I'm experiencing and why my hands do shake so much. What I'm experiencing at the moment is my anxiety and my panic disorder happening quite often. I'm dealing with about 4 to 5 panics a day, and anybody that's ever had panics, you know that what it is your heart races, your insides feel like jello, you feel a nervous wreck, you shake all over, and you just basically feel like you're gonna come out of your skin. You have that fight or flight instinct where you just are ready to go through the roof. And that's basically what I deal with. Now, I can get very, very nervous and going a lot when I'm doing a tutorial, and that has a tendency to set that anxiety, and then what happens is it goes to my hands and it makes my hands shake. Now, the rest of my body is shaking too, but you can see my hands more because I'm trying to do the tutorial. And the last tutorial I did put up, I did say that my hands were shaking, and I apologize for it, but sometimes there's just times when I just can't help it. I know that in my last tutorial I did talk to you guys a little bit about it, and I apologized for it. And the reason that I apologize for it is I don't want it to distract from what I'm trying to teach you with the tutorial. And I know that sometimes it can, and then some people are like, wow, should she even be doing this, And so I wanted to just tell you, yes, that is happening to me. I might be laying off the tutorials for a while, so I might just be bringing you different things for a little bit. So I just wanted to tell you that that's kind of what I'm experiencing. I'm trying to get it under control with my doctors and with some relaxation techniques. I have had this for over, I'm going on 11 years with the panic disorder. So I'm kind of to where I know the things to do. It just gets you really, really tired after a while, and you're really, really exhausted. So that's why it will end up being a little bit more pronounced, and so I just wanted to tell you about that. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys is about hateful people on YouTube or any other social media network. I think there is way too much of this crap going on, and I personally have been fortunate enough in the year and a half that I've been on YouTube that I hadn't had this happen to me, but it did happen to me recently. And I'm not going to go into what this person did or said to me, but I am going to tell you that, number one, it knocked me for a loop. And I'm not looking for anybody to say, oh, poor Melissa, she's great, she shouldn't have anybody doing this, because there's going to be people out there that will not agree with what you're doing. I mean, you could be the very best makeup artist in the whole wide world, and someone is going to say, oh, your makeup looks like crap. Oh, they're going to pick at you. They're going to you know, find something to try and, you know, jab at you with. You put yourself out there on social media. That's what people feel like they are entitled to do. I read something the other day, though. It was in a meme, and it said, if I choose not to tell you that you're getting on my nerves or that I don't particularly care for you, and I don't tell you that, that's not being wimpy, or that's not being a coward. That's using manners, and my mother taught me right. And I thought, wow, that statement is so powerful, because, you know, so many people feel entitled to say whatever they feel like, but we are a society now of not using manners. You don't need to tell someone if you don't agree with the way that they put on their makeup. You don't need to tell someone that you don't agree with their lifestyle. You don't need to tell someone you don't like the kind of food that they choose to eat. You don't need to tell someone that they're obese or they're fat, or you know that you're too skinny, or you're too old, or you're too young to do it. You don't need to do that. That is your opinion. And yes, you're entitled to your opinion, and if you would like to express your opinion, you are entitled to express your opinion too. I just don't feel like you're entitled to express your opinion in a hurtful, mean, hateful way. And I wanted to tell you guys that I think that my community, my beautiful, wonderful friends that I have made to this point, have been the most supportive, the most amazing, the most lovely people I could have ever wished to come into my life. But I realized after this happened to me that that's not always going to be the case. There's going to be, out of the thousands of people that I know, there's going to be a handful that come on here and don't agree with what I do. But that's their opinion. That's okay. And I realized that even a person that does that, they have problems themselves. They have issues themselves. And there's got to be something really innately wrong with you to spew hatred and to spew venom at another person. I recently was on another blog where you can create threads and talk about different things. And I was just reading it. I'm not a part of it, that community. I don't have many blogs or many things that I actually subscribe to and that I'm a part of. But this was really, really hateful and picking apart so many people in the beauty community. And I just felt like, you know, why? Do you really, you know, I don't have the time to sit around and to pull people down like that and to pull people apart like that. Where do these people find their time to dwell on this kind of stuff and then just spend hours going back and forth and feeding off of each other? I just want to say that for me personally, and I hope that my other fellow ladies that are creators and content makers in this community, this mature beauty community that we have, I hope that if you find any of that on your channel, don't feed into it. Don't believe it for one. Know that the person is terribly unhappy themselves, and just immediately delete it and try your hardest to go past it. You guys, this threw me. It really shook me to my core and who I was. And then after I had my good cry about it, I thought, Melissa, what are you crying about? Because there are so many people out there that are just enjoying what you do and appreciating what you do, and just don't worry about them. And I did not start YouTube to win a popularity contest. I started in doing beauty videos and YouTube for number one, because I absolutely love makeup. I love skincare. I love hair care. I love everything about beauty. I always have. The other thing is I have spent years and years teaching other people, not beauty, but I've spent years teaching other people other things, and I felt like, you know what, I have a lot of beauty insight that I could maybe possibly teach and, you know, show other people the things that I've learned through the years. And then the other thing is that I was in a place with my health or I couldn't work outside the home anymore. So I wanted to do something that could fill my days and make me happy, and I had no idea how amazing YouTube was going to be as far as helping to foment the happiness that I have in my life. And you guys, I just want to tell you how much I love you. I know I say that a million times, but I can't say it enough because I do love each and every one of you, and you make those comments down below and my heart just swells, and I just think how fortunate I am to have all of you in my life. So I want to tell you that. I want to say thank you. I love you guys so much. I'm not going to go on any further. I wanted this video to be fairly short and concise, but I wanted to be someone that said the hate is not okay. The bullying is not okay. Let's stop this. Let's not feed these people. If you see somebody comment on my channel something hateful, here's what I want you to do. I want you to comment in a separate thread to me that you didn't appreciate that, and I will go in and I will immediately delete that if it bothers you in any way, shape, or form, because I don't want it to bother you. I don't want it to bother me, but I know myself that if I find anyone that says a very negative thing, number one, I won't respond to them because that's what they want. Number two, I will delete it immediately, and if they have injured any of you, I will be messaging you personally, because I will protect you at all costs, because you're my viewers and you're the ones that I love, and these other people can just go find a different channel to harass. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my life, and you make me so happy every day, and I just wanted to make sure I let you guys know that for sure. So you guys all take care, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, you guys.